Understanding the different market segments is the key to unlocking your mushroom business's true potential. Each segment has its own needs, desires, and price points. By understanding them, you can tailor your product, your marketing, and your sales pitch for maximum success. You have grown the mushrooms successfully. Now sell them off and get money. Here is an exhaustive breakdown of the mushroom market segments, designed to give you a strategic advantage while selling your mushrooms. The Mushroom Market Map, a guide to your customer universe. Think of the market not as one big crowd, but as a series of distinct villages. Each village speaks a different language and values different things. Your job is to know which village you're selling to and to speak their language perfectly. Here are the primary market segments for your mushrooms. If this video got you excited, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Let's keep this momentum going. The end mushroom consumer that gets mushrooms through direct-to-consumer. This is the most direct and personal segment. You are selling your mushrooms straight to the person who will eat them. This is where you build your brand and tell your story. The farmer's market shopper. These are locals who value freshness, supporting small businesses, and knowing where their food comes from. They are often foodies, health-conscious individuals, and families looking for high-quality ingredients. The mushroom story and the experience. The mushroom buyers want to meet you, the grower. They want to hear about your sustainable methods. They value freshness above all else and are willing to pay a premium for produce picked that morning. How to sell to them. Presentation is key. A beautiful, clean display with a clear sign and your logo is non-negotiable. Engage and educate. Talk to everyone. Offer samples. Have a simple recipe card printed out. Explain the difference between a lion's mane and a king oyster. Create bundles. Sauté starter pack like mushrooms, garlic, herb butter or umami box that has multiple varieties. This increases your average sale. Price point. Premium retail. This is your highest price point. You are capturing the full retail value. The online/direct delivery customer. These are busy individuals who value convenience. They've likely found you through social media like Instagram, Facebook, or a local food blog. How to sell to them. We're building a community here to solve these problems together. If you want to be a part of that, please like this video and subscribe to join our family. Your support means everything. Build a beautiful online presence. High-quality photos and videos are everything on Instagram. Show off your harvest, your grow room, and your process. Offer a subscription. This is the perfect model for this segment. The mycelial box, delivered every week. This creates predictable revenue for you and convenience for them. Streamline ordering. Use a simple e-commerce platform or even a dedicated ordering form on your website. Make the process seamless. While pricing, include premium retail plus delivery fee. You can charge the same high price as the farmer's market, plus a small fee for the convenience of delivery. The food service industry or wholesalers. This is where you sell in larger quantities to businesses. The price per pound is lower, but the volume is much higher and more consistent. The restaurants. These include chefs and restaurant owners who are obsessed with the quality, origin, and story of their ingredients. Their menu is their reputation. They value consistency, quality, and uniqueness. They need mushrooms that are perfect every single week. They go crazy for unique varieties like blue oysters, lion's mane, or pink oysters that their competitors can't get. Your story of being a local artisan grower is a huge selling point for their menu. How to sell to them. Be professional. This is not a casual chat. Create a simple one-page sheet with your varieties, prices, and availability. The free sample approach. Don't ask to sell to them. Ask for 5 minutes of their time to give them a free sample of your product. Let the mushrooms speak for themselves. Be reliable. Once you get them as a client, never miss a delivery. Consistency is more important than anything else in this relationship. While pricing, use wholesale price that is typically 50 to 60% of your retail price. You're selling volume and consistency. The casual and chain restaurant. If you want to learn more tips and tricks like the ones we shared today, make sure you hit subscribe. We're constantly posting new solutions to help you succeed, and you won't want to miss it. A like helps more people find this video, too. These include pizzerias, pasta places, and other establishments that use mushrooms as a regular ingredient. They are more cost-conscious. They value price and consistency. They are less interested in the exotic story and more interested in getting a good, reliable supply of standard mushrooms like crimini or standard oysters at a fair price. How to sell to them. This is a volume game. You need to be able to produce large quantities of a few key varieties consistently and at a competitive price. The price include the lower wholesale per commodity price. This is the most price-sensitive segment. The retail sector or wholesalers. This involves getting your product onto store shelves, where you reach a wider audience but lose the direct customer relationship. The independent health food store and cooperatives. They are local grocery stores that specialize in organic, natural, and local products. Their customers are already looking for exactly what you're selling. They value local sourcing and brand alignment. They want to support local producers and carry products that fit their health-conscious, community-focused brand. How to sell to them. Here, professional packaging is a must. You need professionally printed or labeled bags with your logo, weight, and nutritional information. Start small. Ask to do a demo day, or start with a small trial order to prove the product will sell. Have your documents in order. You will likely need product liability insurance. Be prepared for this. Use wholesale pricing that is similar to restaurant pricing, but you may have slightly more room to negotiate. The upscale grocery chain include Whole Foods, Sprouts. These are large-scale grocery chains with a dedicated local forager or buyer for regional products. They value scalability, food safety, and flawless logistics. This is the big leagues. They need to know you can produce hundreds of pounds a week, every week, without fail. They have strict requirements for packaging, labeling, and food safety certifications. This is an advanced step. While selling to them, you need a proven track record, a business license, liability insurance, and the capacity to scale your operation significantly. You approach their regional buyer, not the store manager. While pricing, use the lowest wholesale price. They have the most buying power and will negotiate for the best possible price. The value-added and niche markets. This is where you get creative and process your mushrooms into higher-margin, shelf-stable products. The medicinal and wellness market. These are people interested in natural health, alternative medicine, and biohacking. They are looking for functional benefits, not just flavor. They value potency and purity. They want to buy tinctures, capsules, and powders made from high-quality medicinal mushrooms like reishi, turkey tail, and cordyceps. How to sell to them. Learn extraction. You need to learn how to make dual extracts, using both alcohol and hot water, to pull out the full range of beneficial compounds. Build trust by being transparent about your process. Educate your audience on the benefits of beta-glucans and triterpenes. Sell online as it's the perfect product for an online store, as it ships easily and has a long shelf life. While pricing, use very high margin. A small amount of dried mushrooms can be turned into a high-value tincture. The DIY and hobbyist market involves people who want to grow their own mushrooms but don't want to start from scratch. They value convenience and a high success rate. They want ready-to-fruit mushroom kits or grain spawn. You can sell to them by creating beautiful kits. Your kit should be easy to use, have clear instructions, and look great on a kitchen counter. Offer a variety. Sell kits for different types of mushrooms. Sell spawn only bags for more advanced growers. While pricing, use the high margin price. You are selling the value of a fully colonized block, which saves the customer weeks of waiting and the risk of contamination. By understanding these distinct segments, you can stop trying to sell to everyone and start targeting your ideal customer with the perfect product, at the perfect price, in the perfect place.